Hello everyone, I hope you're doing so well and having an amazing week. And welcome to this little video all about the oil paintings I'm working on at the moment. Also, thank you so much for amazing comments on all my shorts and videos so far this month. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you're new. I don't know why I'm filming. It is probably the hottest day of the year. I'm drinking hot chocolate, which is even more nuts. But I still thought I would make a video because I really wanted to share these paintings. These paintings will be in my Etsy store. I will leave the name of my store in the comment section, and it is Gemma Ramji Art. If you search for me on Etsy, I am there. First painting is this one. This is a bunny rabbit in a deep forest wearing a hat, and I had this idea that this bunny rabbit is waiting for its friend to collect some carrots, and they're going to have the most fancy and delicious lunch together, and when the other rabbit returns they will both wear the fanciest of hats and maybe waistcoats and just have the most amazing regal lunch. This painting took quite some time. I did multiple layers as I usually do, and I was actually going to add right at the end a lot of mushrooms. However, I did that in another painting recently and I felt like this was the type of forest that was so full of greenery that it would like swallow up all the mushrooms, so I felt to leave out the mushrooms in this case. But I do hope you like this. Next up is this very fine, very fancy frog. This frog, he is the finest dressed frog in the land. He doesn't want to be surpassed by anyone. So as you can see, he is wearing his best clothes every day. And if anyone tries to beat him out in the clothes department, he will go and purchase even better clothes. He has come to the point where he's sort of maxing out his finances, like us all, but he doesn't care. He just wants to keep buying the best clothes that there are. So we have this fairy in a forest. I showed this painting last week and it was about halfway through, and then I just kept working on it, and now it's completed. The story of this painting is that she is kind of alone in a forest and there's not much to do, and so most of the time she's reading her spell books, but she doesn't really have much excitement. And one day she sees this golden light glistening in the water, and so she pulls out this incredibly beautiful charm, and it gives her the magic to transport to fantasy worlds and magic kingdoms. Painting that took absolutely ages to finish. I started it a long time ago, left it for a while to dry, didn't go back to it, then I went back to it, and then I worked on it for ages. And as you can see, the water took some time to build up the layers. I really do enjoy painting water, and I find that the best way to do it is in multiple layers. We can really glaze and get the kind of shimmery effect. And this owl is flying by night to this ruined sort of castle. And once again, I really enjoy looking at ruins and castles that are sort of really run down. There's something so mystical about them and mysterious. You wonder what happened there. And painting, I am actually about to melt on the floor. What's really great though is my paintings have been drying so quickly that I have so many to show. I mean, ordinarily in the usual British weather, my paintings usually take 2 to 3 days to dry. But in this weather, it's been a day. I mean, it's been a dream in that regard. But it's been so hot, I haven't even wanted to paint. This owl, and this owl is definitely going to acquire a book right here. And this owl has been really startled because somebody has disturbed its reading time, and so I can't wait to complete this. This painting once again has been a long time in development. It appeared in my previous video a long time ago and now it's having a renaissance, if you like. I hope you enjoyed these paintings, and as I say, I can't wait to show you more. I've got 4 other ones in development. I was actually going to show them now, but I thought it would be nice to wait for the next video and then show them, rather than showing them like halfway through when they're in different stages. But let me know if you want to see them sort of in progress. Do let me know. Finally, time for some silly, fun, who is your other questions. I don't have much time, but let's just go for it. Rather give up your phone or only wear Crocs for the rest of your life. I think giving up your phone is quite hard. I'm not really on my phone though when I meet people. I try not to be anyway, and if I have to send something urgent, I will do it. But overall, I do like to talk to people, and I'm one of those people who sits on my phone the whole day. But having said that, I've come to rely on my phone for my like art work things. So I think maybe I'd have to choose the only wear Crocs for the rest of my life. Like I have a condition, health condition, where I can only wear Crocs, and maybe people would then understand. This is quite a funny one as well, because I am like a princess or whatever. I don't know what people call me, but I almost never wear flat shoes because I just don't like flat shoes. So probably wearing Crocs would be an absolute nightmare for me. This is quite a funny question because it's somewhat relevant to the weather at the moment. Would you rather be in summer forever or winter forever? I actually think, because I'm suffering from the heat wave at the moment, I think winter. But actually, I hate the winter. So, it'll probably be I'd probably choose the summer, just so that I'll be more popular, because people love the summer, so I'd choose that one. Would you rather be stuck on an island for eternity, all on your own, or be with someone you hate? It's difficult because it depends on how much you hate the person. How much do I have to hate the person? I'm trying to think of people I dislike. There aren't that many, but that would be hard. But I actually think it might be better than being on my own, because I would not like to be on my own for such a long time. I don't like being alone in general. So it would have to be with someone I hate, even if we drive each other mad. But would you rather eat a wet loaf of bread or drink a pint of whipped fish? Oh, the whipped fish that just sounds horrible. Like, I actually like, I quite like salmon pate. That's about as whipped as I can get with fish. But I don't eat very much of it. I mean, when you have it, you can just have a little bit, and then the fun is over. So, and a wet loaf of bread, I mean, I've had wet sandwiches before, because I've been in situations, especially when out playing air painting and all that, where my sandwiches have got completely wet and I've eaten them. And of course that is bread. So I'm going to choose the wet loaf of bread. But I mean, I've not consumed an entire loaf of bread, and there's no filling, and no butter. I mean, yeah, that's hard, but definitely sounds better than a pint of fish. I'd rather be funny but really stupid, or boring but really smart. This is actually a trick question, because people who are funny, you can mention me if you want, if you can say my name, are almost always intelligent. In fact, I don't think I've ever met anyone who is funny and stupid. Smart and funny are together, so it's not possible, this whole question. Would you rather be stuck in a phone box with 10 snakes or 10 tarantulas? 10 tarantulas, probably because they're smaller. I hate spiders, but they're smaller, so you're less likely, I mean, either way you're done for really, but they are probably slightly easier to avoid. 10 snakes, I mean, it's like, if they're poisonous, you haven't much chance there. Sadly run out of time. I hope you enjoyed this video. As they say, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon. Take care.